Well, right now, dozens of huge wildfires burning here in the west, from up in Alaska, down the coast to California, and inland here in Oregon and Idaho, causing the smoke we've been seeing recently. First, we want to take a look at the western wildfires. Incredible video of the Park Fire in Northern California. The fire has burned roughly 125,000 acres at an average of 50 football fields per minute since it started on Wednesday afternoon. Near Chico, hundreds of people evacuated, helpless as walls of flames devoured everything in their path. Cal Fire arson investigators arrested a 42-year-old man yesterday on suspicion of starting the Park Fire. That's by pushing a burning car 60 feet into a gully. Unseasonably warm and dry weather most of the spring into summer means tinderbox conditions for the west, and fire teams stretched thin, hoping for any help at all from Mother Nature. Here in Oregon, the Durkee Fire remains the largest in the country. Wednesday night's stormy winds fanned the flames and spread dangerous embers. The fire right now sitting at over 280,000 acres, burned with containment up to 20%. The massive wildfires have injured people and destroyed homes and other structures. Early yesterday afternoon, the Malheur County Sheriff's Office, they lifted all evacuations tied to the Durkee and Cow Valley fires. However, evacuations still remain in effect for Baker County. And a Treasure Valley doctor sharing a warning with us about the combination of the current summer surge of coronavirus and degraded air quality caused by the wild.
We have seen a few more severe COVID patients recently, sort of like at the beginning times of COVID, than people with just the common cold. So I think you need to be cautious about damaging your lungs by going outside and exposing yourself to this kind of degraded air quality while we're having an upsurge in COVID.
So to cut back on your chances of getting infected while avoiding smoke exposure, consider going to indoor shopping centers. Dr. Sims says most installed high-quality air filtration systems during the pandemic. If you do get sick with COVID, isolate for at least 24 hours, or your fever resolves on its own, and protect others from your contagion for at least 5 days. And we are still early in fire season, and already more than 900,000 acres of land have burned in Oregon. It's hard to envision just how much land that is. That's as much as nearly all of Canyon and Ada counties combined. The Cow Valley, Durkee Fire, and Badlands Complex are the biggest fires near the Treasure Valley, and the biggest fires in the country for that matter. More firefighters, equipment, and aircraft, they're needed to get the fires reined in. This week, Oregon's Governor Tina Kotek invoked the Emergency Conflagration Act, meaning the National Guard, small fire districts, and other resources can be redirected to Eastern Oregon to help.
I declared a statewide emergency declaration for wildfire, enabling the deployment of the National Guard and access to other state resources around the nation. We called in resources from the state of Washington and the state of California to bring in more structural firefighters and equipment. In the last several days, the Oregon Department of Forestry received more than 70 critical fire line leadership personnel and strike teams of engines from New Mexico, Idaho, Montana, Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Colorado, and Florida, with more expected in the coming days.
Some good news this morning. The Cow Valley fire now 99% contained. That fire has burned over 133,000 acres. Crews in Eastern Oregon made good progress over the last few days. Investigators still trying to find the person behind the flames. They think someone set the blaze on purpose, and there's a reward if you can help them figure out who. You can stay anonymous on WeTip. And the Durkee Fire and Badland Complex continue to create chaos for anyone trying to drive east or west through Oregon. Interstate 84 reopened this morning and will likely continue to open and close multiple times in the upcoming days to allow the fire teams to attack the flames from the road. A full closure allows fire crews to safely conduct large-scale burnbacks. So if you're heading to eastern or central Oregon anytime soon, officials recommend using Highway 20 instead. And always remember to head to tripcheck.com for the latest on additional road closures and travel info.